Hey everyone, and welcome back to today's Explainer. We are jumping right in today because we've got some incredibly fascinating astrological alignments to unpack for August 9, 2026. Today is Sunday, and if you follow traditional astrology, you know this day is entirely governed by the absolute king of the planets, the radiant source of light and dignity itself, the sun, or as it's beautifully referred to in the traditional texts, Sayyara Shams. We're going to take a really close look at the massive influence the source material attributes to the sun in our lives right now. So let's dive into this.
All right, here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with the power of Shams. Then we'll look at today's special energy. After that, we'll run through the 12 zodiac forecast. And finally, we'll wrap up with a special spiritual remedy.
So, kicking things off with Section 1, the power of Shams, focusing heavily on Izzat ar-Waqar, which translates to profound respect and dignity.
You know, it is just so fascinating how the source text connects the massive scale of the cosmos right down to our everyday earthly struggles. In astrology, Sayyara Shams, the sun, isn't just some glowing star in the sky. It's literally viewed as the absolute boss, the king of the planetary cabinet. According to the text, it's the core driver behind your social status, your leadership abilities, your fame, and even your inner self-confidence. So ask yourself for a second, are you currently dealing with a lack of respect in your circle? Are you constantly butting heads with your boss, or maybe just feeling a real lack of self-belief lately? Well, if you feel like you aren't getting the rank and dignity you truly deserve, traditional astrology points to the energy of Shams as the master key. The idea here is that when the sun is strong in your chart, it naturally elevates your status, opening doors to things like government jobs, leadership roles, and undeniable public recognition.
Moving right along to Section 2. Today's special energy, or Aaj ka Hasusi Din.
So, the astrological forecast really highlights why today, August 9th, is just uniquely powerful. Right now, the sun is sitting in this dominant, highly exalted position. And when the sun is this strong, the texts claim it literally creates a magnetic aura around you. It's described as this unstoppable kind of energy that naturally makes obstacles fade away and opponents just step aside. So the really crucial takeaway is how you choose to use this energy today. This is framed as the absolute best time to finally launch those big projects you've been putting off. Need to have a sit-down with an authority figure or pitch a bold idea to your boss? The alignment says, do it today. It's also outlined as an incredibly auspicious window to prep for competitive exams and to really step up and show off your leadership skills. Astrologically speaking, you've got the cosmic wind completely at your back today.
Now, to physically align yourself with all this magnificent solar energy, our source suggests tapping into some color psychology. Today's lucky colors are radiant gold, bright orange, and ruby red. Throwing on one of these colors, or honestly, even just keeping an accessory in these shades close by, is meant to act like an anchor. It's all about drawing in that radiant success and vibrating with that dominant leadership frequency all day long.
The text also outlines a really actionable morning remedy to physically strengthen your Shams. It's super simple. Step 1, wait for the sunrise. Step 2, donate wheat, jaggery, or a piece of red cloth to someone in need. This is a practice of charity, known as sadqa. By giving away these specific items, which, by the way, are all symbolically tied to the sun's warmth, nourishment, and color, right after the sun comes up, the belief is that you're kickstarting a powerful karmic cycle. This simple remedy is prescribed to physically boost your solar energy, essentially paving the way for a lot more respect and dignity in your daily life.
Which brings us to Section 3, the 12 zodiac forecast. Let's break down exactly how the texts say this intense solar alignment is going to impact every single star sign today.
Starting off with the first 4 signs. If you're an Aries, the sun is offering you its most exalted power today. The forecast is pointing to massive success in your education and career sectors. It is just a phenomenal day for your ambitions. For Taurus, the focus really shifts to foundational stability. The text suggests you're looking at solid gains in real estate and property, plus a really beautiful increase in respect from your family. Gemini, your courage and determination are predicted to be at their absolute peak right now. This is going to translate perfectly into successful media deals, smooth communications, and short travels. And for Cancer, the sun is viewed as bringing you an absolute fortress of financial strength. On top of that, the forecast claims you'll be getting full backing and support from your father or senior authority figures today.
Moving on to the next crew. Leo, listen up. The forecast highlights this as your ultimate time to shine because, well, the sun is your ruling planet. You're expected to experience peak confidence, unbelievable charisma, and a truly magnetic aura. People are just going to naturally listen to you today.
Virgo, your big wins are predicted to lie in foreign connections and international projects today, though the texts do give a quick warning to manage your expenses wisely. Libra, the reading for you is incredibly exciting. Multiple income channels are activating. You're positioned to make some really solid profits, especially if you're dealing with government circles or higher authorities. And Scorpio, get ready, because traditional astrology notes some very strong planetary yogas forming for a significant promotion or a sudden leap to high status in your career.
Let's wrap up the zodiacs and see what's in store for the final 4 signs. Sagittarius, your luck is described as operating at a full 100% today. The forecast is anticipating brilliant success in long travel, higher studies, and administrative work. Capricorn, you are said to have a distinct advantage today in areas of research, hidden analysis, and joint assets, but the guidance here is to actively avoid losing your focus. Stay sharp. Aquarius, your solar energy is geared to bring high dignity and profound respect within your public deals, business partnerships, and marriage relations. And finally, Pisces, the texts predict you are going to experience total dominance in your daily work life. Any opponents or nagging legal hurdles you've been dealing with, they're set to be completely cleared away today.
And that brings us to our 4th and final section, the special spiritual remedy for respect, or is it Kilie Khasama? Because Sunday is traditionally viewed as being profoundly connected to the sun, it's considered the absolute most superior day to seek out respect, fame, and a high rank. To tap into this, the source outlines a very special spiritual practice to be done tonight, specifically after the Isha prayer. Now, the steps here are very precise. First, you recite Durood Sharif 11 times. Second, you recite specific names of Allah 100 times. And third, you close the practice out by reciting Durood Sharif 11 times again.
The specific names you'll be reciting 100 times in the middle of this practice are Ya Azizu, Ya Majeedu, Ya Aliyyu. This beautifully translates to the Almighty, the Glorious, and the Most High. In this tradition, speaking these specific names is a way to directly call upon the one with ultimate power, the ultimate kingship, and the absolute highest rank. It's presented as a deeply grounding, deeply resonant way to seek elevation and dignity in your own life.
Once your recitation is complete, the final instruction is to gently blow on your chest. By doing this, the practitioner symbolically internalizes that divine energy, sealing the prayer right there within their heart. Then, you're instructed to take a quiet moment to sincerely pray for that deep respect, that izzat o-waqar, in your society, in your workplace, and within your family. The source assures us that by performing this practice, doors are going to open, hurdles removed, and people will just naturally respect you wherever you go.
So I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to make your destiny shine like the sun? Today's text views this solar energy as a massive gift that is just waiting to be harnessed. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And hey, if you're joining in on the prayer tonight, drop a Ya Azizu in the comments. Please like this explainer, share it with your friends who might find these cosmic insights totally fascinating, and absolutely do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's explainer, where we'll unpack a whole new day of source material. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and I'll catch you next time.